Wow, what a responsibility on these men, eh? European glory.
So I think Chelsea are kicking first, it seems.
Yeah, it could be.
Neuer's heading down to...
Neuer's heading down to his end. So you've got a sea of blue and white at the far end, but this end is very much the Bayern end. John Terry there looking, I don't know, what's he looking like? Looking like fraught in concentration. Well, Chelsea are having a huddle now, but at least it's only the Chelsea players having the huddle. At least they haven't invited the board of directors
sure what they're
on.
talking about.
No, it'll be when you step up.
Director.
Don't change your mind. Be 100% focused. That when you leave us here, you know where you're going to put it, and you do not change your mind.
Daniel, tell us who's coming up to take this first one. It's Lahm.
Yeah, you would expect Lahm to take the first one. Czech's already making himself look big.
Yeah. So taking a captain's role, Lahm, yes?
Yeah, he's putting the ball on the spot.
I would say he scores.
Yeah, you would certainly. He has a little gob.
Oh, you just can't tell with penalties.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Is he going to score?
Takes it, brilliant penalty, and it goes.
Very confident. Very confident. Now, that was a penalty off the ground. That wasn't a low down one.
Well, I would say that was medium high, and I think Czech's probably got his hands in it, so he might be a bit look at him.
Yeah, that wasn't high enough.
He should have saved it.
That wasn't. It was just high enough so that he had to raise his hands this way to get to it.
And again, I know he scored, but again, Czech has moved prior to the play
he has
the ball.
Well, goalkeepers do all the time.
But you're not allowed.
Right. I'm surprised that Matt has taken the first one to Chelsea. You would expect Lampard to take that responsibility.
I totally agree with you. This is such a big responsibility to start as you mean to go on.
Yeah, left foot, I would expect him a little side foot to the keeper's right, especially with that run up.
Yeah. Neuer saved 2 penalties against Madrid,
I don't particularly fancy Mata with this one.
Oh, it's been saved. Mata's missed the penalty. Oh,
well read there by Flash. Oh, Flash saw where he was going, but and you could see from the angle of his run, but it almost went down the middle.
But hang on, didn't we all say why is Mata taking the first penalty?
He didn't look like someone who was going to score a penalty.
Oh.
And that's the Bayern Munich fans behind that goal, of course, delirious now. In fact, they've just bucked up for the first time in about 40 minutes.
Yeah, here's Gomez.
Here comes George McFly Gomez.
And this is probably a candidate for over.
Right?
I mean,
over the bar?
Well, he's striding back very purposefully, like he's going to put his foot through it.
Keeper's right along the floor.
Running 6 yards. And he
scored.
Great
finish.
Great penalty. He's properly powered that with the side of his foot.
And that's what I mean by keeping it low. That ball is past Czech before he even gets down.
Yeah. Let's have a look at it from reverse. You're absolutely right.
I know you're saying.
Absolutely right. That ball had crossed the line before Czech had got down to it.
What I'm saying is if the goalkeeper goes the right way, then it has to be a perfect penalty to beat him.
I mean, that was
Whereas if you go high, it just has to not be over the bar.
Right, David Luiz to try and recover the situation.
I think he might go power, David Luiz.
Hey?
I think he might go power.
Power.
Straight down the middle. Stand
power
up.
Stand up. The people.
Stand up, Manuel. Look at this run up.
He's taking a very long run up, so I'm thinking he might try and be clever and do a dink.
He's right beyond the arc of the...
Oh, what a penalty.
Fantastic penalty.
You see, that is not a save. You can't save that.
Can't save that, but it can go over the bar.
Right, but that's the chance that you take. The only chance you take if you go high is missing the target.
Yeah,
if you're taking the goalkeeper out of the equation.
Watch the camera.
He's absolutely
powered that into the roof of the net, literally into the roof of the net.
He meant it. It was great. He really committed to it.
Fantastic penalty. And
also the other thing is you're reducing the chance of friction. If you go low, then there's a chance you'll drag it. Whereas if you go high, you're not going to drag it and half hit it.
It's funny because when I was like 10 or 11 and I used to take penalties in my school team, I used to hit them in the top corner because most of the keepers were only little. We played big goals. But Neuer's taking the penalty.
What is going on?
Hang on, the keeper. This is amazing.
Do you remember? Were you playing the game where Kevin Pressman took a penalty?
Hang on, who's taking this?
That was
against Wolves in the cup.
Yeah. God, blimey, I can't believe it. The Bayern keeper's taking the penalty.
And he scores. It's not a great penalty.
Tell you, I think it might be better than you think. I think he's whipped it.
He has whipped it, but it's a weird one that Neuer took it because he was not wanted by Bayern when they signed him.
Watch this. I think he whips this.
Yeah.
We see it again now. He's sort of dragged.
I tell you what. Why didn't Czech save it?
That was not a good penalty.
I thought Czech almost dived over it.
He's dived out and not sideways. Again, he dived out. So if he'd have gone sideways, he would have saved it.
And where did he
dived
go?
out.
Yeah.
I see. He's come forward.
It actually looks like he's about to start
Frank
crying.
Lampard now's got to play a captain's role. He's got to keep Chelsea in the game. He's stepping up to take the penalty. He's got the green armband on. That says Capitan. He's got his name on the back. That says Lampard.
Frank, though, surely.
Sorry?
Fancy
But
Frank.
Neuer was trying to psych him out.
You have to fancy Frank to take it. Yeah.
Smashed
it into the roof of the net, straight down the throat of the goalkeeper.
But it doesn't matter about what Chelsea do now. It's all about the Bayern players scoring. I'm hoping that I see Bastian Schweinsteiger step up any second, and so does the Tottenham fans.
I tell you what, that was he took an incredible risk there. He was hoping the goalkeeper would have moved one way or the other. The goalkeeper hardly moved at all, but he still hit it with such power that the goalkeeper couldn't get back to it.
I like Olic.
Sorry?
Olic, I like Olic.
You fancy that Czech, if he scores this one, you were almost certain that Schweinsteiger will score.
Who's taking this?
Olic.
Here we go.
Very straight.
Very lateral, yeah.
Here we go.
He's come to the side a bit now.
Here we go. He's just on the edge of the area. He's moving forward.
Czech's left a bigger gap.
He saved it. He saved it. Czech saved it.
What Czech did there
was
he actually
saved it. Incredible.
What he actually did there was Czech left a bigger gap on one side of the goal.
Yes.
And he invited Olic to shoot, and he backed himself to get there and save it, and he did. He's dived left and he read it, and it was actually a really good save because he didn't save it with his bottom hand. He clawed it away with his top hand.
Read it brilliantly. So Chelsea back in the game now. It's even Stevens after. When I say it's even Stevens, of course, Chelsea now taking their fourth penalty.
So Drogba's not taking the penalty.
Ashley Cole doesn't look confident though, does he?
I don't know. What's a confident look like?
Well, someone who's taking it all around them. He's just kept his head down. He's walking up. He's just trying to stay focused.
Yeah. He looks like a worried man. I agree. Not a huge run up.
Anyone who says
he's a yard inside the area. Going forward now to take this. And he scored a brilliant penalty.
Great finish.
Went to the goalkeeper's left. It was absolutely struck with venom.
It was right in the side netting, that.
So this is now even Stevens.
We're now getting the message that our TV's about to turn off automatically. So we're all frantically shoveling round to the other one.
You're talking about our monitors, of course. Right, it's 3 penalties each out of 4. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. 1 penalty each for the 5. And then, of course, sudden death.
And here comes the Teutonic personification, Bastian Schweinsteiger, who actually wasn't looking when Robben missed his penalty.
Yeah.
Puts the ball on the spot and is beginning to kick down the grass next to it.
Yeah.
He looks fairly purposeful here, but he's not taking much of a run-up.
This is amazing. Chelsea just a kick or two away from winning this now. This is amazing. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it.
I think he saved it,
Yeah. Chelsea are going to take the next penalty to win the Champions League trophy.
Who's he going to fall to? Drogba?
Torres. Who's it going to be?
Oh, it'd be great.
Torres or Drogba. It's going to be one of the two, but that was a terrible penalty. He paused.
Why did he pause?
Took a short run, and then very deliberately side-footed. It's a brilliant save.
Yeah, and I tell you what, look at the Chelsea again, because it went onto the post. He could have come out and hit Czech's back as he hit the ground.
It was still like, you have to say, that was an absolutely
Didier Drogba to win the Champions League trophy for Chelsea. This is incredible.
Czech saved 3 penalties now in this game. It's astonishing.
Incredible. This is absolutely incredible. You couldn't make this up. Who said Chelsea's name was on the cup? Who dismissed that theory? And I put it to you earlier. Yeah, you dismissed it, Flash. You said, no.
And I tell you what, I've had Liverpool runners up, Man United runners up, Bayern Munich. If this goes
Drogba's also taken a very short run up.
Drogba, very short run up to win the Champions League trophy for Chelsea. Can you believe it? After they missed the first penalty of the night at the penalty shootout. And Drogba scored. Chelsea have won the Champions League. It's incredible.
Tottenham.
Absolutely incredible.
Think of Tottenham.
Absolutely incredible.
What on earth is going on? Chelsea.
All the Chelsea players have collapsed all over the pitch. There's a fan on the pitch without a shirt on. Pitch has been invaded by Chelsea fans. It's absolutely astonishing. I'm telling you, it's just this is unbelievable. I mean, I'm never at a loss for words, but words almost fail me.
Let's spare a fault for Tottenham, eh?
Yeah.
Well, and what did we say about for not finishing third?
Yeah. What did we say, Flash, when we were walking into the studio earlier on? I said, seen those odds there, Flash? 4-1 for Chelsea to win tonight.
Yeah, that was only 90 minutes.
Yeah, that was 90 minutes. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
Which would have blown out.
Roberto Di Matteo has won the Champions League. It's incredible.
He looks the most composed man in the ground.
Where's John Terry?
Sorry?
Where's John Terry?
I think he's parking in disabled space.
Yeah. Well, or wherever he is, I don't know. But Schweinsteiger there lost the Champions League trophy for Bayern Munich on their home ground.
He's got no business taking the penalty the way that he took it. No. He actually deserves to feel that way because he didn't give himself the best chance of scoring. He took a very small run up. He paused like John Aldridge style, and then very deliberately. I mean, it's still a brilliant save, but if you put your foot through it, you've got a much better chance of scoring.
Listen, Bayern Munich have had more than the chances to go and win it. They've only got themselves to blame. And as how bad they feel, they should feel even worse.
Stay ahead of the game with Sports Tonight Live. Don't miss a thing. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search for Sports Tonight Live on Facebook and like our fan page. Follow Sports Tonight TV on Twitter and tweet us your thoughts and opinions. Sports Tonight Live, it's the platform for the fans.